Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra, and today we're planning for the very last few days of April, as well as a couple of days into May. So let's take a look at the calendar here. Okay, so we are planning for Monday the 28th, and it goes till 1, 2, 3, 4, May 4th. So now I was kind of hesitant about doing this, but so normally the last week of the last Wednesday of the month, so normally this would be like the 29th, the last Wednesday, which would be here technically, I would be filming the monthly setup. So I didn't do that because we have the 30th day of the month that falls on the Wednesday. So what I'm going to be doing instead is planning for this week up until the 4th, even though I don't have my monthly calendar for May done yet. And when I come back from Vancouver on Monday, I will be filming my monthly setup on the Tuesday. And I'll have it posted for the 1st, I believe. I believe that's when it's posting. So it's going to be posting a little bit early. And technically it's kind of late because it's already May 1st. I usually have my videos posting before the end of the month is over. But this month is just a little bit different because of the way the days fall. So I'm not entirely comfortable with having a week in my planner that I'm not already planned for the month. Kind of unnerves me a little bit, but I'm going to do it because I ran out of time. If I was going to do the monthly setup, I would have had to do it yesterday anyway. So that's the plan. Let's pull out the weekly task card. We're going to review the previous week. So today is the 24th, and we're going to go back to the 17th. Okay, so I had a pretty big list this day. So this was the first day that my son he didn't have school. He had a PD day before the Easter weekend. And I did get my video finished. I got that edited right away. And I actually did a makeup video that day as well. I hadn't written my blog from Tuesday, but I didn't get to that until much, much later. And I did a few things that were here. Had a couple of things that I had to do. So I did my daughter's birthday invite on Facebook. I paid the bills because we got paid early because a Good Friday was a holiday. And I had to send an email. So the one thing I had as an update last week, I do have an Amazon storefront page. The link is down below in the description box. So I'm excited about that because I can share with you guys all of my favorite products and you can check them out. So anything I recommend, just go down there and take a look. They're usually in there. On the 18th, which was the Friday, I did not too bad. I kind of pride myself, when I have a day where I can cross off most of the tasks and not move them forward, I pride myself on being able to do that. So Friday was a good day. And my sister did come over. She had to drop off the Easter stuff so that I could hide it for the Easter bunny. So she dropped off her stuff that she got for the kids because we had all of our kids got together on the Monday. And I also bathed my dogs this day. I washed my son's bedding. So I did quite a few extra things I was happy about. And I cleaned my Jeep too. So Chad was off today because it was a holiday, so he was home. So he watched the kids while I did that stuff. And then I didn't put this on here, but we did actually go to karaoke. I'm not sure why I didn't put that on there. So yeah, my mom came over Friday and then we went out and she watched the kids for us. And then Saturday, my mom went home that day because I made breakfast. Right after breakfast, I ended up we went swimming. So that was good. We haven't been swimming in forever. And yeah, there wasn't a whole lot else I did that day. But it was Sunday that I woke up and it was a rough day. So what happened was my mom, I think I mentioned this to you guys, my mom had her back window smashed out of her car by her neighbors. So they used a big cement piece of rock and they smashed it out. So she had already gotten things underway to replace it. And then somebody broke into her car and they ruined the drive shaft. So they tried to hotwire her car and now her car's a write-off. So she can't drive anywhere until she finds a new car. So that happened Saturday night going into Sunday. So that really sucked. She told me that news. She got an insurance adjuster to come out, and sure enough, it's a write off. The damage to fix the damage is worth more than her car. So that makes me really, really sad. And now her car's toast. So I feel really bad for her. And yeah, she has to try to find something new. So anyway, so Sunday I got some stuff done. I did my reviews, and then my husband got some groceries, and we just got ready for the week. Although in my case, I didn't actually have I didn't have to take my son to school Monday because, again, it was an Easter Monday. The kids have no school. My sister was supposed to come over about like 11 o'clock, but she didn't show up till like closer to 1 or 2. So we had a late Easter hunt. It was successful, but I had a really rough day. I don't know why, but I still got up at 5. I did all of my journaling stuff on Monday. It was just really hard. I felt like my energy was drained when her kids came over, and just, I don't know. It was just a rough day. I didn't do so well that day, and I was grumpy. Very grumpy day. We had spaghetti for supper, so at least it was easy because I have frozen spaghetti sauce, so I just have to heat it up. Okay, Tuesday was a return to the work week, and I did really, really well. It was a blog writing day, so I ended up writing 2 blogs, one from last week and then the one that was due Tuesday, so to speak. I also did some errands, so I finished all of my work before I picked up my son. So like I have to pick up my son every day now because my mom can't drive. So I ended up running some errands. Again, I didn't put them on here, but I went to Rexall. I returned my Sephora order. I went to Max, did quite a few things. Okay, Wednesday, this was yesterday, I ended up keeping my son home because I was exhausted. I don't know why, but I ended up sleeping in. I got up at 7:50. We were already late for school, and I was like, you know what? I just want us all to sleep. And everybody was tired anyway from the Easter hunt on Monday. And not just the Easter hunt, but just from staying up late and sleeping in, and then having to get up early Tuesday. So I said, you know what? I made an executive decision. I kept us all home, and it was good. I did everything I had to. Actually, I did a little bit more than I actually had planned for. Even though I wrote it down, I didn't think I was actually going to get to everything. So I was able to edit my makeup video. I didn't work on stickers or planner charms. That was the way I planned for it. And I ended up starting my planner cart video. I'm not 100% happy with it because I don't actually show how I organize my planner cart, because my planner cart is currently basically empty. But I show you guys kind of the before and a little bit of talking my way through it, and then kind of the after. And then I ended up cleaning my son's room. It was a huge mess, but I took about an hour to do that, and then I organized all of my kids' clothes. So that at least is all done. And the only thing I didn't get time for was to work on my personal development stuff that I wanted to do. Okay, and then we have today. So I finished my first task. We're filming The Plan With Me Now, and it's a quieter day today, so I'm hoping I can get some personal development in today. Okay, so that is it for reviewing of the week. Now we're going to review goals. Not going to do this. This will be done tomorrow, which is Friday. So tomorrow is going to be a big video. Nothing I can really cross off there yet. 17th has passed. Holiday has passed. Today is the 24th. Okay, we're going to go to the month goals now. Okay, so I think with reading goal, I think I've done, let me check. I've been crossing them off in here. Okay, so far for April, I've finished High Voltage, which was the first book. right? Kingdom of Shadow and Light, Babysitter's Club, so at least 3. And Fourth Wing, I'm almost done. Right. So I'm almost done like 2 more books, so I'll be able to cross those off after. I've only done 3 books so far. I'm not looking so hot there. Not doing so good. But I started this. I'll add these to my collection if I haven't already. I think I have. Another really good book, you guys. My sister recommended this. There's 3 books so far in the series, and the 4th one on its way. Really, really, really good. I highly recommend. Okay. It's by Fourth Wing by Rebecca Euros. And I'm almost done. I'm going to finish that today. Okay, so I can go clean cars. I'm working on that. Connor's room. I'm done. And that's everything so far. Okay, so now we need to look at the compass card. I've pretty much crossed everything off that I can, that I've finished. Haven't really done any of personal development stuff yet. Working on this. Postcards 1 should be here soon. And yeah, everything else I'll have to carry over. So these, of course, will be crossed off. Because they'll be this week, and I'll add the new ones for next week. Okay, so nothing I can really review other than the fact the things I'm going to have to carry over are unchecked. So I planned for my daughter's birthday, gave my 2 dogs their bath, did my reviews, did my packing list, switched the winter gear, did my son's room, cleaned my Jeep, did all the kids' organization for their clothes. What I do there is I just kind of go through it all, see if anything's too small. So I found a whole bunch of stuff from my son that I'm going to pass on to my nephew, my baby nephew, and then my daughter, I found a pair of pants and a sweater that were too small. Okay, and then I did my weekly review for my business stuff, and then we're filming the planner with me now. Okay, and then the next thing is to view the calendar master task and inbox. So look at the inbox first. I don't think I've added anything new here. I still have to get a chest x-ray. I have to go get my mammogram done. Those are probably things I have to work on first. And then dance lessons for my daughter. I have to work on that as well. I have to put that back on my list. So when I get back from Vancouver this week, I'll focus on that. I want to get that done before she starts school. I'd like to get her in there. Okay. And then we're going to look at the calendar. Okay, so even though I don't actually have May in here, the only thing I have the first couple weeks of May, I've got my daughter's birthday on the 1st, and then on the Sunday, I've got her party. So those things will go on the week. So I'll just refer to my future log for that. We're going to be coming back from Vancouver on Monday. So that's like the first day of the week, next week when I plan. Coming back from Vancouver, probably be back about 5 o'clock. And then when we come back, we're going to have to drive my mom home and do all of the unpacking and stuff. And then my Auntie April's birthday is the next day. That's when I'll be filming my setup, my plan with me. So I'll be doing my plan with me and trying to write a blog that day. The next day, I put filming Planner Perfect monthly setup, but it won't be monthly. So I'm not sure if I'm filming that then and posting it early, or if I'm still doing it on Friday. I need to figure that one out. Probably still do it Friday, I'm thinking. But I'll look at my work planner for that. Okay, and then again on the 1st, which is Thursday, I'll be doing, that's my daughter's birthday, and then on the Sunday is her party. Okay, so I'll have to get the party plan stuff done. And then for the monthly action list, pretty sure I've already crossed everything off that I've done. Yeah, pretty sure I have. So, I mean, we're doing pretty well for the month of April. As you can see, I remember talking about this in my monthly plan with me video. April was a very busy month as far as tasks went, and I did really, really well. I finished almost all of them. and the same for my business tasks too. All right, so now we're done that, we're going to start planning for the week next week. I'm going to first do a new compass card, and then we'll get into the planning, and then we'll do the work plans. All right, just bear with me, and we'll see you guys soon.
Every time that my mind slips, I just see my past life. Having dreams in a dream, I wonder why I carried on with the things that made you lose your mind. There's no way I can undo what I've done. Can we be strangers again, start fresh like a morning? What's so bad about that? So why won't you follow? Why won't you follow me home? I know I can't make you mine. Yes, I ran out of time. There's no hope for me. I fell down the bottom, so I fell down way deep. But if I can't have the real you, then let me make a 3D print of you. Friends keep on saying that I'm better off alone. They don't know what it feels like, but I do. So you faded out while I watched it down, obsessed with myself. Wanna hit the reverse on what's broken. Can we be strangers again, start fresh like a morning? What's so bad about that? So why won't you follow? Why won't you follow me home? I know I can't make you mine. Yes, I ran out of time. There's no hope for me. I fell down the bottom, so I fell down way deep. But if I can't have the real you, then let me make a 3D print of you. I shoot in the dark, so I miss my target. It's the time to move on, but I cannot. I shoot in the dark, so I miss my target. It's the time to move on, you know. So why won't you follow? Why won't you follow me home? I know I can't make you mine. Yes, I ran out of time. There's no hope for me. I fell down the bottom, so I fell down way deep. But if I can't have the real you, then let me make a 3D print of you.
It's been raining for days now, been running like a child. Can't feel the cold, well I'm lost here with you, lost in the woods, lost as I should. I barely see the sky now, we're safe under the trees. You tell me about your secrets and I'm falling madly, you'll catch me right. I'll be alright. It's all that matters really, as long as you'll be as crazy.
All right, you guys, we are all done planning for the week. So we're looking at April 28th to May 4th. And I just went ahead and finished all of my business stuff. So for this week, I haven't received Planners Anonymous postcards 1 yet. So I'm assuming that's going to come any day. That will be here soon. Monday, I will be coming back from Vancouver. I'm probably not going to have a lot of time to do any work. We're going to be getting back at the airport about, I don't know, 3:45, 4 o'clock. And so we won't be back home till about 5:30. And then we have to take my mom home. So it's going to be a long evening. And then we're going to have to get cleaned up. Sorry, all of my kids are awake, so it's a little bit noisy right now. So anyway, so I will be posting a makeup video that morning. So I'm going to have to check that video out. I need to have my blog posted. So either if I don't post it Sunday before I leave, which I probably won't, I'll have to do it later on Monday evening. And then my journaling. So there are a few things that I will want to do. I will be taking like one of my journals with me. So I can always do that Monday morning when I'm in Vancouver. But this other stuff, I'll have to either do it that evening or I'll have to do it Tuesday. But Tuesday is going to be a busy day into itself because number one, I have to film my flip of my planner for April before I change it out. Then I'm going to have to go ahead and do the monthly setup. So I'm going to wake up early Tuesday, film my Franklin setup for May, and then I also have to write a blog of this day. So Wednesday, I'll have my goal video posting. I'll be posting my Instagram reel for my planner flip, and then potentially sticker and charm design. I need to order some charms, so I'm going to take a look at that today and see if I can get them here for then. And then Thursday is my regular weekly planner setup, so I will be filming that. I'll also have my monthly posting. And then Friday, I'll be filming my Planner Perfect setup as well as a makeup video. And then Saturday, Sunday are my 2 weekly planner setups as per normal. And then we'll be back on schedule for a regular month again. So that's going to be a fairly busy work week, actually. So I'm happy with how this has planned out so far. Okay, and then let's take a look at my Franklin. Okay, so I really like the colors of this. I was trying to push into more of the yellow aspect, but then I realized my Franklin binder is completely orange and it has nothing to do with yellow. My Planner Perfect is going to be more yellow than anything. So anyway, it's kind of like a push into spring. We have been seeing a lot of rain here, so it kind of like makes sense with like the umbrellas and the rain. So I really enjoyed this theme. So Monday, like I said, we are in Vancouver for the most of the day, journaling ? Tuesday is my Auntie April's birthday and then my planner set up. Wednesday, I have to order some balloons. It's also a budget day. The 1st is my daughter's birthday and a few things going on there. And then Friday is takeout day, paying the bills and potentially karaoke. Saturday, I have to pick up cupcakes. And then Sunday is my daughter's party. And then my list for the week to do is pretty much like the leftover things. So there's not a whole lot, which I'm happy about. I think like if I kind of glance over the last few weeks here, this was the end of March, beginning of April. I had a really long list and I didn't do too bad of a job there. And then the first full week of April, we had a little bit of a shorter list, but I didn't do as many things. The third week, I had another long list, did quite a few things. And then last week, like this current week that we're still on, still a really big list, but I feel like I've gotten a lot of things done off of it. So that makes me feel better. And now again, a short list. And so I hope I can get some of these things done. We'll see how it goes. And then I'll have less things to carry over into May. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you're new, please subscribe, click on the bell button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great week, y'all. Bye.